everyone, welcome back and happy St. Patrick's Day. This morning I woke up and I was thinking to myself, what in the world am I gonna put out for a vlog this week? And then I said I really wanted to do something to do with St. Patrick's Day, but I couldn't come up with anything. But then I started to think, what is St. Patrick's Day? Why do we celebrate it? You know, why does everyone go around pinching people, and why does everyone have to wear the color green? All these things started coming up in my mind, and I celebrate St. Patrick's Day in my own little way every year. I have Irish in my heritage. I figured about time I learned these things, and I thought maybe it would be a good topic for a vlog too, in case you guys maybe wanted to know. So I looked up a lot of different facts about St. Patrick's Day, and I'm probably not going to get to every single one of them. Maybe just to shed a little bit of light on the holiday itself, who St. Patrick was, and why we celebrate it. So as most people know, St. Patrick's Day is celebrated on March 17th every single year. St. Patrick himself, though, big shock, was not in fact Irish. A lot of things about St. Patrick, the person, was lost in folklore. We don't really know what of his story is true, what of it is myth, what of it is just made up. But what we do gather from it is that he was actually not Irish. He was captured as a very young boy in Wales, Scotland, and taken to Ireland and sold as a slave there. Years later, he actually escaped and went back to his family, who was living in Britain at the time. But he came back to Ireland later in his life for missionary work. He was actually a bishop. There are so many legends that are associated with St. Patrick that it's really difficult to know which ones are true and which ones are false. The shamrock is something that he did use as a symbol of the Holy Trinity, so the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And the color green that everyone seems to use for St. Patrick's Day actually originated from the shamrock and the color that it is. The shamrock also coincided with the pagan religion sanctity of the number 3 too, so there's that. It's just a big old symbol for bunches of different things. There's also a big popular belief that St. Patrick actually banished all the snakes from Ireland, but there have been people who have come out and said that there actually weren't any snakes in Ireland beforehand, though there aren't any snakes in Ireland now, so I mean, you can believe what you want to believe. Another fun fact about St. Patrick's Day is that the very first St. Patrick's Day was actually celebrated in America. It was like a really big feast and a religious service. The first celebration was actually to honor and celebrate the Irish culture, which so many colonists who had been brought to America had to leave behind in Ireland. Another folklore that people say about wearing the color green is that if you didn't wear the color green, leprechauns would come out and pinch you to remind you, hey, you're supposed to wear green today. So then everyone started going around and pinching people to remind them that the leprechauns were always watching and that you better wear green on St. Patrick's Day. So now just everyone around the world, Ireland, America, everywhere, use St. Patrick's Day as a day to celebrate Irish culture, Irish heritage. There's a lot of different traditions that go along with it. I looked up some of them, but there are just so many. But those are some of the fun facts that I found out today, and I thought maybe you guys would like to know too. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Very soon, I hope I'm coming out with a collaboration with my very good friend Liz Colton, whose channel I will leave a link to right here. She is really great. She has a lot of really cool videos, and we're going to do something Lord of the Rings themed, so I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you'll subscribe for more, and I'll see you next week. Bye, and happy St. Patrick's Day! May the luck of the Irish be with you!